Oakfield's been going for over 20 years with Nick and Mick, who were the first people who brought Icelandic horses down to the south. We have become the biggest Icelandic horse events venue in the country. But what we do in our vision is we want to support the beginner and the intermediate horse rider, those people who are not necessarily particularly competitive, but they want to learn about their horses and to do a variety of activities with their horses. So we have people come here to train, they have courses, and then they actually take part in competitions. We run 2 competitions a year in normal years, spring and autumn, and then we have various extra activities. We have gated dressage. We want to be able to introduce things like horseback archery, which we've done a little bit of. We already do obstacle training, boldness training, basically anything you do with horses. Icelandic horses are just another breed of horses, but they're very special to us. And those that don't want to be with people, and we very much believe in being led by the horses, they are here to manage the land, and the land is my passion here. We were, for the first time last year, organic. We didn't put any fertilisers or weed killers on the land at all. We managed it by hand. And the Icelandic horses are a huge part of that because the land is extremely poor here. And they both keep it mown, keep the plants that we don't want down, and then they fertilise it for us, which is extremely kind of them. And they have a lovely life, those that are either too old for being ridden or don't want to be ridden. We often bring in remedial horses. That's another part of the purpose of Oakfield, is that horses, Icelandic horses particularly, that have fallen off the path somehow, can't be ridden, are fat, have some other problems, behavioural problems. People often ask us to look after them for them, and then to help them to discover basically what sort of being that horse is, whether it's a horse that likes humans or one that just wants to be a horse in a herd. And that's one of the important things about Oakfield, is that we have horses in herds here. We don't use stables. They live out 24/7 unless they're ill. We rarely use rugs. We rarely supplementary feed. It's only if the specific animal needs it that we do that. And so, we aim for as natural a life as possible for the horses here. We love people coming to experience them. Horses as companions are uncomplicated and peaceful, tranquil, and they allow people space to just be who they are and to experience calm and the warmth of another being's contact without it having some sort of cost attached to it. So they're fantastic, I just love them, and it's great to have that privilege and be able to share it with other people.